All right, it's 9 o'clock. I'm going to call the meeting to order. Would everyone please bow their heads for a moment of silent prayer? Amen. Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, first order of business, is there a motion to approve the minutes?
So move.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Approval of the bills, Mr. Coastal.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We'll start with accounts payable, which total $1,607,312.47. Payroll is $449,788.18. 911 account totals $7,582.26. One check in LEPC for $55.90. Two checks through the liquid fuels account for $4,253, and liquid fuels Act 89 account has one payable for $41.97. I'll move a motion to pay all these bills.
I'll second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Treasury report, Treasurer Diane Griffith.
Thank you. Good morning. This is the Treasurer's Report for 8/17 through 8/30/2022. We have a general account starting balance of $8,218,582.86. Total debits or deposits of $648,598.88. We agree with the reading of the bills by Commissioner Postal. Ending balance in the general account is $6,792,044.64. Various other balances include liquid fuels with $317,228.48, Liquid Fuels Act 89, $462,119.92, 911 telephone account, $1,052,363.61, LEPC, $20,882.47, Local Use Fund, $477,857.53. Finally, Capital Reserve has a balance of $8,635,048.56. That's it.
Thank you. Is there a motion to accept the Treasury report?
So move.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Meeting events, Commissioner Postal.
I give my list to the chief clerk for inclusion in the minutes, and I would like to welcome Elise Wagner and Alexandria Leonard from MCTV this morning.
Commissioner Cody?
I provided my list to the chief clerk as well.
As did I. Public comment. Mr. Zuber?
Yep.
Only a couple minutes.
Sure. Not on the agenda, but I appreciate the opportunity to speak. Recently, the commissioners supported a letter of support to the Department of Community and Economic Development for a grant application which we filed yesterday, which is for $50,000 for facade improvement program funds. The history of this particular program in downtown and also the neighborhood, 5 Points East in the neighborhood, we've completed 52 successful projects, leveraging the dollars from the state with private equity funds. This is a unique partnership also with the borough that working with the code enforcement office, when we leave a project, the entire exterior of the property is up to code, in addition to any stormwater inflow separated from sanitary. So it is very significant and very comprehensive when we do a project like this. And I just wanted to acknowledge and appreciate the Commissioner support of applying for some additional funds. Thank you.
Any questions?
Now, you said 52 projects
Yes.
have been done, and
Correct.
all the projects at the end have to be brought up to code.
Correct.
Some have been, obviously. I mean, some were.
Yes.
Now they all are. And
Absolutely.
also, you're treating infiltration into the sewer system.
Absolutely. That
I think that's
is a
significant.
key. It's a definite key for a number of municipalities that were faced with a cap issue with the Department of Environmental Protection.
Kevin, you had something?
Yes. Jim, when you do these facade periods, do you typically get more applicants and you have to have a scoring system to award, or you can basically take care of most people?
It is varied. About 2 years ago, it was very difficult to move these funds because nothing was happening. It was during COVID. People weren't making the investments. Coming out of COVID, I saw so much demand. And we were reaching the end of this particular contract period, and with supply shortages and what have you, we weren't able to address a number of very important priority projects because we just weren't able to hit those particular parameters. But now with a number of property owners seeking to redevelop their properties and what have you, we definitely see a great demand for it.
Thank you.
Sure.
Any other questions? Thank you, Kim.
Thank you.
Any other public comment? Under new business, we have a proclamation, September 2022 is Hunger Action Month. Mr. Postal.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is 2022 Hunger Action Month proclamation. Whereas hunger and poverty are issues of vital concern in Mifflin County, where 12.4% of people are food insecure, and 1 in every 6 children do not know where their next meal will come from. And whereas Mifflin County is committed to taking steps to combat hunger in every part of our community and to provide resources that those in our community need. And whereas Mifflin County is committed to working with the Central Pennsylvania Food Bank and its partner agencies in educating people about the role and importance of food banks in addressing hunger and raising awareness of the need to devote more resources and attention to hunger issues. And whereas the coronavirus pandemic has had devastating health and economic impacts across the country, and it is projected that the food insecurity rate in Mifflin County will rise to 13.7% in the wake of the pandemic. And whereas the month of September has been designated Hunger Action Month, in order to bring attention to food insecurity in our communities and to engage the public in action, including volunteer shifts, social media shares, and donations, to end hunger one helping at a time. And whereas food banks across the country, including Central Pennsylvania Food Bank and its partner agencies, will host numerous events throughout the month of September to bring awareness and help end hunger in their local communities. Now therefore, we, the Mifflin County Commissioners, do hereby recognize September 2022 as Hunger Action Month in Mifflin County, and we call this observance to the attention of our citizens. Proclaim this first day of September 2022, Mifflin County Commissioners Sunderland, Postal, and Codish.
Motion approved.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Marie, would you please state your full name and job title?
Certainly.
You got the podium. You have the floor.
Thank you so much. My name is Maria DiSabella from the Central Pennsylvania Food Bank, and I'm the Agency Resources Manager. I want to thank you so much, Commissioner Postal, Commissioner Sunderland, and Commissioner Kodish for this opportunity to be here and accept this proclamation. As you mentioned, September is Hunger Action Month, and it is time set aside by food banks and anti-hunger organizations across the country to bring awareness to the issue of hunger in our communities. We encourage the public to get involved by donating, participating, and advocating. all these efforts in your community. We also want to share that there's an upcoming White House conference on hunger, nutrition, and health. It will take place on September 28th, and it's the first White House conference on hunger in over 50 years. The first one was in 1969, under President Nixon. We definitely are encouraging all those in the community to participate in that. We definitely could not do the work here in Mifflin County without Mifflin County Human Services, with the support and direction of Allison Fisher, the director. She wasn't able to attend, but we do have Robin White standing in, so thank you so much for the support and direction that you have, not only with the state food, with TFAP, with all of our wonderful partners here in this community of Calvary Bible, of Hands of Grace, of New Life, Salvation Army, and all those other entities supporting those that are in need. So again, we thank you so much for this wonderful honor, this wonderful proclamation on this first day of September. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Give any more head? Thank you. We might give it to you.
Up here, I'm fine. Let me get it, please. Now, it won't show up in the picture. I mean, we've read this numerous times. I just found a typo. After how many times have I read it? So I'm going to keep this.
Okay, absolutely.
Okay, there's a typo right there.
Oh, thank
All
you
right.
so much. We thank you for
Thank
this.
you.
Thanks. Yeah.
Okay, we have the assurance of compliance for the 2022-2023 Human Services Plan. Melissa, please state your name and department.
My name is Melissa Stewart. I'm with Mifflin Human Services. The assurance of compliance is something that we do every year to assure that the agencies within the county that receive the human service development funds are serving the populations that they are supposed to be serving and utilizing the money as it's designated. So that is something that we do every year for that. And I don't know if you have any questions in regards to that, or
How many agencies? do?
I have, here I have a list. We have Clear Concepts, Shelter Services, the Abuse Network, Mifflin Juniata Regional Services, and then of course here within the county for coordination purposes.
Questions? Okay, thank you. The motion to approve.
So moved.
Second?
All those in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Medical Assistance Transportation Program fourth quarter report. Cindy, would you please state your full name? Title?
Yes, good morning. I'm Cindy Sunderland, Director of Transportation for Colorado Service, and I'm here today to ask for the signatures for the fourth quarter invoices and medical assistance billing. I can tell you for the year that we have provided 11,207 medical trips for Mifflin County, and the fourth quarter alone was 3,269. We are billing a total of, according to this, at the reconciliation report will show a different figure, but with the projected budget, we are billing out $400,022 and $715, and $122,940 for the fourth quarter.
So when you say the fourth quarter, what dates are you talking about?
This is for the year 21-22, so the fourth quarter would be April 1st through June 30th, 2022.
Any questions? Motion to approve.
So moved.
Thank you.
Second?
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Motion carries. Thank you. We have the reappointment of Sherry Haynes, Lewistown, PA, to the Mifflin County Housing Authority for a 5-year term. Term expires December 31st, 2026. Motion approved.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. We have the reappointment of Tony Willard, Lewistown, PA, and Dwayne McMullen, Lewistown, PA, to the Mifflin County Industrial Development Authority for a 4-year term. The term expires September 29th, 2026. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. We have a project with 2023 holiday schedules for prison, courthouse, and 911 employees. I'm not going to get into these. If anyone wants copies, they're available. Is there a motion to approve?
I'll move the motion.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Project modification request for Initiative Policing Initiative grant due to price increases resulting in different tasers and packages. Lisa, would you please state your full name and title?
Sure, I'm Lisa Stallnaker, I'm the grant writer for Mifflin and Juniata Human Services. Yes, we had to do a project modification on this grant. The cost of the tasers rise significantly from the quotes that we received and then the time that the grant was received.
Any questions? Is there a motion to approve?
I'll move the motion.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. We have a project modification request for the co-responder grant due to modifications for staffing changes, benefits, travel, supplies, consulting, and a 90-day extension. Lisa?
Again, the staff changes were due to the supplies and the salaries and the benefits. There was travel expenses that were not used and consulting costs that had increased, so the budget was changed to reflect that. The grant should have ended on September 31st of this year, and we requested an extension until December 31st.
Questions? Motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 We have a project modification request for the reentry grant due to modifications for staffing changes, benefits, and a 90-day extension. Lisa?
Exactly the same. The budget changed when staff changed. And again, this was going to end the end of September, and we requested an extension until the end of December.
Any questions? Motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. We have a project modification request for the adult treatment court grant due to staffing changes and an extension. Lisa?
And guess what I'm going to say? When the staff changed, the salary and benefits changed, and unfortunately, I see that Officer Wainwright resigned. So we'll be doing this again soon. Every time the staff changes, we have to at least go in and change the name of the staff person, and oftentimes the salary and benefits associated with that person are changing. This grant was funded with SOAR dollars, and we were allowed to do a 1-year extension on this. So we took this out to 9/30/2023.
So Lisa, in all of these, we're not changing the total, we're just changing some certain line items.
Correct, the totals never changed. Yes, we continue to use the total grant amount that we were awarded.
Okay. Motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Thank you, Lisa. Resolution number 26 of 2022, authorizing the chairman and the chief clerk to execute all documents and agreements associated with the Keystone Communities Program grant for the Blacks Hospital building demolition and site rehabilitation project. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Authorize Phil Lucas to negotiate with Upward Broadband regarding the purchase of land adjacent to the 911 Allensville Tower site under proposed terms and conditions that will be formally voted on at its public meeting following final negotiations and preparations of appropriate documents. Will you please state your full name and title?
My full name is Phil Lucas, Mifflin County Office of Public Safety. I am the director. I'll be working with Upward Broadband to facilitate land development immediately adjacent to our existing 911 tower, so that we can ensure they have adequate space to build their tower, and that in the future, years from now, Mifflin County will have the option to replace our 911 tower as it ages out and we need to replace that structure to continue public service.
Okay, is there any questions? Motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. We have the CDBG Brown Township Playground Upgrade Project for CoStar quotes. Doug, would you please state your full name and title?
Douglas Marks, Housing Rehab Specialist / Construction Manager. We have, this project is going to be funded with CDBG CV funds, which are through the coronavirus funding. We received through CoStar's 3 quotes for playground equipment, and Brown Township has tentatively approved this, and they will be officially approving it at their next meeting, but we do have tentative approval from them. To award the project to George Eli Associates of Carlisle in the amount of $32,081. With this particular playground, Brown Township will be doing all installation and for the project with their own employees. So Eli Associates will only be supplying materials.
Any questions? The motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. CDBG Meadow Township Playground Upgrade Project CoStar's quotes. Doug?
Okay, this is a very similar project to the Brown Township project we just talked about, which I should add that in the case of any overruns, Brown Township will be supplying any additional funding. With this particular project in Meadow Township, we are creating a new playground at the Meadow Township Library and community building. And what they're going to be doing is putting in a 5 to 12-year-old playground structure, a 2 to 5-year-old playground structure, whirl around, and a new swing set. In this case, Meadow Township is going to assist in some of the installation of picnic tables, concrete slabs, that type of thing, and benches. However, George Eli Associates will be doing the installation of playground equipment, of all the playground equipment. So, Meadow Township has approved this project, and I submitted a letter approving that from Meadow Township, and what they're going to do. So, they're going to provide any cost overruns that we have in addition to the funding that we have with CDBG CV.
Next, any questions?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Thank you, Doug. Under personnel, we have the resignation of probation officer Blaine Wainwright, effective September 2nd, 2022. The hiring of part-time corrections officer Matthew Lutz, effective August 23rd, 2022. Reassigned the hiring of Cassandra Trejo from security guard to part-time corrections officer, effective August 29th, 2022. Is there a motion to approve personnel items?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Any other business? Kevin, do you have anything?
No, sir, thank you.
No. Okay, thank you. We stand adjourned.